Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you a PRIMARINA team. Now, PRIMARINA has been seen in competitive Pokemon probably since, Series 6, I think is the last time I remember. Maybe some Series 5, maybe some Series 7, but it's been quite a while. We're on Series 12 now. It's almost 2 years later, and we're going to be playing PRIMARINA on the ladder to see how well it does. Now, this team is from Chris, also known as xelgai on Discord. Remember, if you guys do want to send me rental codes for me to play here on the channel, send them over on our Discord. Link will be in the description. There's a rental codes channel on that Discord. You can leave a screenshot of the rental code, followed by a Pokepaste. And if there's something interesting on it, probably show up here on the channel. Now, the interesting Pokemon in this rental code was definitely the PRIMARINA. I'm excited to try it out. This PRIMARINA is an interesting PRIMARINA. It's definitely not a PRIMARINA that I've seen before. Like, typically PRIMARINAs tend to go liquid voice and hyper voice. This one actually just goes all in, goes straight up just Moonblast, Hydro Pump, Sparkling Aria, which is interesting. I'm excited to Dynamax this mon as many times as I possibly can today. That seems like the standard Dynamax mon for this team, other than the Solgaleo with weakness policy on top. Another interesting thing about this team is that this is a Passho Berry Groudon. So that's very different. You definitely don't see that. So I want to see if that actually comes in handy today, and if it actually catches a couple of Kyogres off guard. But with that said, if you guys are excited to see PRIMARINA here on the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. I'm extremely tired. Let's get on to today's battles. Okay, a Weezing on a team that doesn't have a Gigas and doesn't have an Ogre. That's honestly strange, but it's interesting. So there's clearly like a Solgaleo weakness policy thing going on here. So I do think I want to pressure that, right? If they want to lead Solgaleo and they want to lead weakness policy, I could always bring my own Solgaleo, but then I have to deal with an Astral Barrage to the face, which could be a recipe for disaster. So what I think I will do is lead with my P2. I think Trick Room is the key here. If we can get Trick Room set up, we'll be in a pretty favorable position. I think P2 in general is a very good Pokemon to bring in this situation. I'm not so sure about Prim. I also can't lead with Ensign. So what if we do P2 Groudon? Because that's just mostly good in most situations. Bring Prim, bring Ensign in the back. We'll try this out. We need the Groudon pretty much to deal with the Thundurus. We need the Prim to deal with the Thumbnail. And we need the Ensign to deal with the Rillaboom that affects the Prim. But regardless, nothing matters until we get this Trick Room up. The Trick Room is the important thing. I'm a little bit nervous because this is my only Trick Room setter, and it's a Trick Room setter that you can always taunt. They lead Solgaleo and Calyrex. We got options now. Part of me really wants to and needs to Dynamax here, I think. This could also be like an imprisoned Trick Room Calyrex. I don't think it is. Personally, I just don't think that's what it does, what it's doing. We're also gonna get full metal body, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna attempt the Trick Room. I do think a Dynamax plus a Max Quake to raise our special defense is going to be the way to go here. It's a little bit awkward because the PRIMARINA is going to play in Sun, but I plan on keeping this Dynamax Groudon on the field for a very long time. My opponent has a lot of good Pokemon, a lot of very strong Pokemon. I feel like I've heard the name Renato before. So we have to try to play intelligently. We're going to Dynamax our Solgaleo right away. This is part of the reason why we Dynamaxed our Groudon as well. Just to try to match. Like, there's no way we would have lived a Solgaleo Steel Spike into the Groudon on Dynamax, but at least this way we do. We also learn a little bit about the speed tiers, but that's to be expected, right? We should know that the Solgaleo outspeeds Groudon. Thankfully, the Calyrex Shadow doesn't threaten me too much, unless it has Imprison and Trick Room. And I mean, mine does. So maybe theirs does, of course. Why did I speak it into existence? Okay, wait, they still spiked Groudon though. That's kind of cool. Like, that, as long as they don't knock out Porygon, I think I can knock out Calyrex. Maybe not this turn, but definitely next. Yeah, definitely next. We're raising our special defense for what it's worth. I mean, it's not worth much, but Yeah, there's my Trick Room sealed, unfortunately. I'm gonna foul play the Solgaleo spot now, and I think I'm gonna Quake again into Calyrex. Calyrex probably doesn't have Protect if it's Imprisoned, Trick Room, Bulldoze, Astro Barrage. What moves do you have? Like, there's no Bulldoze? I am beyond confused, dude. What? Only on Pokésports will we find the exact Pokemon that counters my whole team. Only here, dude. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Now I'm about to get Weakness Palsy to this guy. I thought it would have been fine if I got Trick Room up next turn, but definitely won't get it now. I thought I was gonna Bulldoze, if anything. Weakness Palsy would have been procced already. Yeah, look, no damage. I'm so sad, dude. What? I don't know. Do you have a 5th move slot at this point? That's what it feels like. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous at this point. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, on our final turn at Dynamax, I think we oh, I called that. Cool. They save it just for the Imprison later, I guess. I mean, now that they're +2, we could maybe do some damage. They Steel Spike again for the final time into my Groudon this time. They don't knock me out, thankfully. I just doubled it into this Solgaleo here. I'm pretty sure I don't knock out, but at least they're +2 attack now. This Quake is going to do absolutely nothing, but the Foul Play should be doing a little bit more. That's still decent damage. Was that a crit or something? Probably not, right? No, that's just straight damage. Okay. Here's a Foul Play. I mean, I guess I can't complain. It's still something. All right. Well, now they got to decide, do they go for the P2, which they probably should, or do they go for my Groudon? I just Trick Room, right? I can just click it again. That's what that means. And now I'm going to Precipice and Pray. The Precipice and Pray move. Now, Grim could have Fake Out, but that's not a very common move, right? You see it on very little Grimmsnarl sets, the same way you see Imprison on very little Calyrex sets. Let's see, Fake Out usage on Grimmsnarl is at 9%. It's less percent than Burning Jealousy and Grimmsnarl. And let me tell you, I never see Burning Jealousy Grimmsnarl. So you're knocking yourself out. Oh, that does no damage. They're very weak. They're a very weak Solgaleo, even at +2. Interesting. But now we have our own Fake Out. We Fake Out Trick Room every day of the week. We need this Trick Room so bad. We actually didn't lose yet, which is so strange in my brain. Jeez, please give me this darn Trick Room. I mean, I could just Fake Out Grim. No way it's Taunt Grim. There is no way. That's not even on Picolytics. There is actually no way it's Taunt Grim. If it's Taunt Grim, I would have done that last turn. We Fake Out Solgaleo. Solgaleo is the one that one-shots our team. We let them set screens up, fine, whatever. And then fine, withdraw, even better. They reset their stats into Rillaboom. Okay, they want priority, fine. I'm gonna light you on fire though. They're gonna get some Fake Out priority and stuff, but like I said, we light them on fire. Let's clap this Rilla. They set up Reflect. We set up Trick Room. Thank goodness. We went through so many hula hoops to finally get this Trick Room up. Jeez, man. All right. Sunlight fades. Perfect. That means Prim now only has this Rillaboom standing in front of it and standing in the way. Porygon 2. There isn't much that Porygon 2 can do at the current moment, but I also can't switch in the Primarina. So I'm going to recover here. The good thing about this Porygon too is that Burning Jealousy, since you know they have Reflect up and they don't have Light Screen up yet, might as well get a Burning Jealousy off, do some damage to Rillaboom, especially if Rillaboom's gonna start attacking my, what's it called, my duck. Now they said Light Screen. Okay, so now I should switch back to Flare Blitz is what that means. The late game screens, man, that's gonna get annoying. That is definitely gonna get annoying. It all depends on how long can we keep our Porygon 2 alive. Here's my Burning Jealousy. Does some damage. Cannot complain. Oh, by their knockoff. Oh, they knocked off my Eviolite. Oh, you mean person. That's a very mean thing to do. But it's okay. The Grimmsnarl doesn't affect me anymore. What's it gonna do? Lower my speed? I ain't worried. What I am worried about is knocking out this Rilla with everything I have. So let's do just that. I'm pretty sure Foul Play plus Flare Blitz combination should be enough to knock it out, even through terrain. I mean, not terrain, even through the screens. They withdraw Grim, which means they're going back into Solgaleo. Yeah. Which, I mean, honestly means nothing here. At least not now. They glide. Youch! Oh, maybe I don't knock out. Yes, I do. Nice. Okay, good. Woo! Amazing, 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 amazing. Which means I got one more turn to make something happen. Or 2 turns, I think. My Porygon 2 is going to go down to pretty much anything. My instant should be able to knock out the Solgaleo at that health. And if they go into Calyrex, I get a free Foul Play off. They're probably going to go back into Grim, so they have another Fake Out turn, of course. But what I do here is I just double up into this Solgaleo, because both attacks should theoretically knock it out, no matter what happens. Okay, this is looking on the up and ups, you know? It's looking pretty good. The Calyrex in the back doesn't have a lot of health either. There's a Fake Out. Doesn't matter who they Fake Out. They Fake Out instant, we Foul Play. Big damage. Oh, come on. It's close. It is close. They Sunsteel Strike. Okay, they're going for my little duck. As they should. But now they don't have Fake Out pressure again. Which means now I can Burning Jealousy and Moonblast the Grimmsnarl. We finally get to have the Primarina on the field. And I think in the Primarina versus... Maybe I don't want to Burning Jealousy. Maybe I just want to go for the Moonblast. Just straight up. Now, Burning Jealousy knocks out, right? I got to check how much damage Burning Jealousy does. In general. Okay, well, we definitely Moonblast into this spot. Because they don't have Protect. Burning Jealousy, what we're looking at? 70 or 120? I'm sure Burning Jealousy knocks out here. Come on. Now, hopefully a Burning Jealousy plus Moonblast combination is enough to knock out this Grimmsnarl. And then I think I can beat the Calyrex in the back on my own. With Primarina. They withdraw. Interesting. Into Calyrex now. Boy, do I wish I would have Flare Blitz. Sometimes you just gotta go for the more damage. You gotta stop getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. I just want to get some initial damage off on this Grimmsnarl because I could. They switched to Scary Face. Why? I guess they have nothing else they could do. They're probably dual screen Scary Face Fake Out. Okay, so that means I ignore that spot then. Because, like, what is... That means Grimmsnarl literally can't do anything to me, is what that means. So I'm going to leave that on the field. Okay, Twisted Dimensions return to normal. That's kind of expected. Grassy Terrain goes away as well. Okay. User bursts into song, emitting many bubbles. Any Pokemon suffering from burn will be healed by the bubbles it touches. Okay, well, that doesn't really help me too much. Okay, I have to throw everything I have into this Calyrex, I think. They're gonna Astro, but it's gonna be not that much damage, I don't think. I don't think they have enough damage to win the game. Stop it! What are they doing? Just lowering my speed? They don't have attack. I'm already slow, Tom. I honestly don't know what the point of that was. It doesn't change anything. I mean, I guess I waste PP. I guess they want to see what I'm doing. I already learned your whole Grim set. I'm not afraid of it. Bada bing. Bada bing. I guess I should have Sparkling Aria just in case they swap in, but it doesn't matter because I'm going for the Flare Blitz anyway on that spot. But why would they swap? They just swapped this in. Yeah, make me -6, I guess. I am the slowest Primarina in all the land. Astro Barrage. Let's see how well we take it. Very well. Nice. Honestly and absolutely amazing. We finish off this Cali. We finish off this Grimmy. And I think that's game. I mean, it's going to be game. Because no matter what happens next turn, the game is over, I think. All right, goodbye, Grimmy. I think I don't need to go for a Sparkling Aria. I mean, I don't need to go for a Hydro Pump. I can just go for a Sparkling Aria without having it be, you know, without it costing. Yeah, they have no health. Okay, cool. I wasn't exactly remembering how much health they have, but it's good knowing that they have almost nothing. So we go for the Sparkling Aria because it's the... Oh. Hits everybody? Hold on, wait. Does it do damage to everyone? Any Pokemon suffering from burn will be healed by the touch of these bubbles. Well, I'm gonna go last anyway, and this turn ends this turn anyway, so even if I do hit myself, it doesn't matter. I honestly don't even know what... Oh, they're going for flinchies. Do they get him? Nope, not today. GG. Woo! That was... I thought I lost that game from turn 1. And turn 2. They had a very good turn 1, turn 2, but the second that they swapped out the Calyrex, I was like, well, okay. Trick Room. Also, their Solgaleo was a little weak too. Anyway, on to the next one. Ooh, Tapu Koko on the enemy team. Also Palkia. Palkia and Calyrex Shadow. That is not a restricted pair that you see every day, but this is definitely a Trick Room that I want to set up. Of course, we learned our lesson from the last game that they could just be a stupid Calyrex set. I say stupid, but that's the Calyrex set I play. They could be one of those Calyrex sets or not. I do think I need the same exact 4 though. And the reason for that is I have to worry about the Thundurus, I have to worry about the Rilla, and I have to worry about the Tapu Koko. So until I get rid of those 3 Pokemon, I can't really bring my Primarina out. Good news is their team wants to go fast. So if we switch that around, we should be in a pretty good position. And the good news about leading with Porygon 2 or Porygon 2 and Groudon is that they have to make a decision. Speaking about making decisions. Speaking of making decisions, they're gonna fake one of us out. Now it's gonna be the Porygon. I could just hard swap Instant. I feel like hard swapping Instant is my best play. It's the -1 on the Rilla. It gets the dark Pokemon in on the field to take the Astral Barrage. I think it's honestly just the best case scenario. Hey, Grassy Surge, Pori 2. All right, we hard swap. This is the easiest hard swap in my life. So we're gonna take it. It's also the easiest Dynamax in my life. So I think I'm also gonna take that. Yeah, just straight up Quake. Ooh, they got a bunch of floaties though. Doesn't matter. We Quake. If we miss, we miss. If we miss, then we successfully got the Calyrex out of the field, which will make this next turn a little bit easier. All right, here comes Instant. Get the -1 on the Rilla. Now we'll see if they're in prison or if they're just gonna go for the fake out Astro Barrage. We're gonna break the Dynamax button earlier on than our opponent. The thing is, their Dynamax is gonna be the Palkia or the Thundurus. I don't know which they brought. But I'm assuming the Palkia since it's their second restricted. So if we just set up our special defense to +3. This is the garbage I have to deal with. Here I am worried it's imprisoned Trick Room. It's Leaf Storm plus grassy terrain. And I'm about to get grassy glided or wood hammered right about now. They predict the swap and superpower me? I don't even know what to say. It's Life Orb Superpower Rillaboom. What do I even say? I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Good news is they're -2 Calyrex now. What the absolute heck, dude? Like, yes, serious? I'm gonna Flare Blitz here. I want that thing gone. I don't even care. That was the weirdest turn one of my life. That's fine. That makes sense. Going into Palkia. Okay, so they just predicted me. That's fine. Okay, cool. It's a good thing I didn't fall for that. Then they Glass Glide into my Groudon. Thankfully I wasn't born yesterday. And then say goodbye to your stupid Rilla because now you're -1. What the heck, dude? That was absolutely wild. Do I die? I think I live. Then if I somehow manage... Nice. We live at 6. If I somehow manage to attack with my Rillaboom this next turn, I'll be... My instant this next turn, I'll be a little happy. Not a little happy. I'll be very happy. Now they're gonna go back into Calyrex and make me sad, though. Question is, will they Astro or will they just Leaf Blade again? Or Leaf Storm again? That's not Calyrex. Yes, it is. Okay, so their Dynamax is definitely gonna be Thunby. I'm gonna hold the instant on the field. I'm gonna burn in Jealousy just in case they for some reason allow my instant to live. And then I'll go for the Rockfall here. I could have double protected. Okay, they just Leaf Storm me again. I honestly prefer this. I live because of the special defense boost. Did not Dynamaxing either. Interesting. Brick break. Okay. They don't want to Dynamax for some reason. Well, here's a Rockfall now. I think this knocks out. That's the second thing that threatens my that's the second mon that threatens my Primarina taken out. And you know what's good news is that now you're locked in at -2 for running Leaf Storm. Bro, I don't even know, like, how am I supposed to predict this? Like, this is just beyond my brain. I cannot predict. And I'm definitely gonna preserve this Groudon too, just so they don't get the yeah, I think I'm gonna Porygon. I'm gonna Trick Room. And I'm gonna hard swap Groudon out. They have Palkia, right? Beautiful. I'm gonna hard swap Groudon out into that Fairy type to see if they actually go for a Max Wormwind into that spot, which would be absolutely hilarious. Now, are they Leaf Storm, Astral Barrage, and Prison Trick Room? Probably not, because the way that they're playing this is making me think that they are choiced in some fashion. Especially considering how much damage they realistically did to my Groudon turn 1. They almost did my whole health bar. That's a Dynamax Groudon. That should not have a whole health bar's worth of damage dealt to it, right? So I'm gonna Trick Room. I could just protect, but I'm gonna because yeah, I'm gonna protect because they could. I don't think I want to take this damage yet. I'm gonna protect because I don't want to switch Primarina in, have Primarina take another Leaf Storm. I know it is still -2. But if this is specs and if they are in grassy terrain with the 30% boost, then it's still gonna hurt a lot. As long as I get this Trick Room up, I can start Eerie Impulsing this Calyrex though, which is all that's just my goal. They protect too. Okay, so they're not choiced. I just thought they were. Which means they're not attacking P2. So there's no way this Palkia knocks out my P2 in one shot. I don't think. The Geyser? That's into Groudon, right? No, into Porygon. Yeah, we eat that up. Nice. Amazing! Honestly amazing. We got Trick Room up, which means everything should work out in our favor. I don't feel like I have to knock out this Calyrex yet. I think I want to Eerie Impulse the Dialga, not Dialga, the Palkia first. And then I'll just go for Precipice Blades and hope that my moves hit their mark. So right here, Eerie Impulse, bada bing. Then we Precipice, baby. This is such a wild team. I swear I'm in Master Ball. I swear. Master Ball is not what it used to be. Okay, we are able to knock out the Calyrex. Good. I'll buy another Max Geyser. This is at -2 now. We still live, which means we could either make it a -4 or we could recover. I think recovering is the play, though. Primarina is not even going to get to see action, I don't think. I mean, it probably will eventually, because who knows how long I can keep this up for. But I think I'm going to make them realize they have to start hitting this Groudon. And they're on their final turn of Dynamax. So here's a recover. Here's a Precipice. Single targeted this time, which is nice. Battle's canceled. Yeah, we had all the control there. They realized that we could just continue Eerie Impulsing them, and then they'll eventually be at -6 Palkia, and we'll have an Assault Vested Primarina in the back, and there would just be nothing they can do. We did a good job there. We took care of all of Primarina's threats, and then we held it in the back to give my opponent that checkmate. GG's. Groudon Solgaleo. That's another combination that you don't see too often nowadays. It's a very interesting combination nonetheless. Also, the Venusaur is so threatening, to be honest. I definitely want to lead with like some kind of a fake out. Probably the Incin and Porygon 2 lead with Groudon in the back. And a Prim. Prim isn't awful. It's not amazing. It's also not awful. I mean, it does have the Psychic for the Venusaur. It does also have super effective stabs against Incin and Groudon. Problem is, we're probably going to be in the sun most of the time, but we'll see how this happens. I'm a little bit afraid of the Venusaur, obviously, and the Regieleki, but thankfully with Groudon, maybe I can deal with that in the back. I think the first goal has to be to set this Trick Room up no matter what, right? If we don't set this Trick Room up, we don't have a chance of winning. Thankfully, they have no Psychic Terrain, they have no Redirection, they have no nothing. There's nothing on that team that can one-shot my Porygon 2, and I think they realize that. So as long as we lead with a Fake Out Mon, we should be fine. Unless we get the prediction wrong, they Dynamax one of their 2 Mons, they double into the Porygon, my Fake Out means nothing, and then I'll be sad. But hey, we'll see. They ran out of time, so if they lead Venusaur, Finny, then we know the other 4 are Incin, Groudon in the back. Venusaur, Finny, Incin, Groudon. That means they don't have Solgaleo, they don't have a Lecky. If they don't have a Lecky, that's really good. That means we just have to get rid of the Venusaur and we'll be fine. They ran out of time. Hey! We will take this. This is a easiest Trick Room of my life kind of situation, right? Easiest Trick Room of my life. And fastest Trick Room of my life. We're going to set it up. We're going to run. This Intimidated is most likely meaningless. Wait, hold on. And we got Chlorophyll. That's actually bad. But whatever. The issue is, like, what if? I have a feeling I know what they might try. But I think I'm going to go for it anyway. They might do a Nature's Madness into a Vine Lash and hope that's enough to knock me out. Or they just do nothing. Cool. That works too. That works too. They Scald. Well, that is going to hurt. Ouch. That's a very strong Finny. I didn't expect that much damage, to be entirely honest. I could also just be a strong Incin. All right, now we Flare Blitz into you. And now we Eerie Impulse because clearly you're irritating. Clearly you're an issue. So let's tackle this issue now rather than later. And if they knock out my instant, they knock out my instant. I don't think they will. They withdraw the Venu into their own instant. Makes a lot of sense, but the area impulse is going to make it so that it doesn't matter too much. And this is pretty much the freest swap into our Primarina, I think. Or even into Groudon. Maybe both. All right, here's a Flare Blitz. This is going to do absolutely no damage, but it is what it is. I think I might as well just preserve the Ensign. Whew. Very low health. Yeah, I think I might as well preserve the Ensign. This is the easiest Primarina swap of my life. But they are doing a pretty good job in keeping my Trick Room, you know, away from them, right? They're doing a pretty good job into controlling my Trick Room. So I think I have to Dynamax. I have to start pulling some triggers here. They fake out into the Prim. Not a lot of damage. Here's another Area Impulse into you. It's interesting running Scald with Misty Terrain. So you can't burn. You get rid of that fact. They switched to the D-Gleam. Yeah, no damage at all. No damage output whatsoever. Cool. So they're non-factor on that Finny spot now. So what I do is I start geysering into this Ensign. Then if they do bring in the Venu, whatever. I think I will swap out the Porygon too, just to preserve it. And then send in my... do I send an Ensign? Because they could D-Gleam again. I'll send in my Ensign. But I think I want Fake Out. Just in case the Venusaur does come back out. Oh, I just realized they can't sleep me because they led with Primarina. They led with Finny. Adoy. I was so worried about a sleep. It's fine. It ended up working out anyway. All right, we got one Intimidate off. I guess the second Intimidate off on the Finny. They withdraw the Finny to reset their stats. It's probably where the I mean, we're gonna change the weather for what it's worth. I'm a little bit sad that we didn't get the Intimidate off on this Groudon. But we can Parting Shot it right away next turn if we live. Because we are still in Trick Room. But it also means that their Instant's gonna live. And they're gonna Parting Shot on me. So this is still a very competitive battle. Still very back and forth. Even if my opponent did... Oh no, they just Flare Blitz. Never mind. I mean, honestly, I might prefer that to a Parting Shot. I'm gonna lose my Instant. But I'm gonna get the free swap back into something I want. And I think what I want... not my Groudon, because I'm about to switch to Geyser. I guess my P2 again. I could foul play their Groudon. They were really just gonna Flare Blitz my P2. That's so strange. Okay, now that we're in rain, we got a lot of pressure, I think. Let's go back into P2. The question is, do we remove the Groudon or do we remove the Incineroar? Do we Intimidate? Yes! Ha 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 ha. I could have gotten Drought and that could have been awful. I think last time I played Porygon 2 on my team, it was live on stream. What ended up happening is I would change the weather and then I would switch in Porygon 2 and then Porygon would change it back to what the opponent wanted. So that was unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna go into this Groudon now. I honestly might double into this Groudon. I think this might be a Dynamax coming from their side of the field right now. Or not. Or just leave. Alright, goes into Venusaur. Venusaur isn't gonna appreciate... I mean, it's not gonna mind it, but it's also not gonna appreciate it. That's something. Parting Shot, that's sad. So now Venusaur won't care at all. Man! I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. Now sends back Groudon just to make it that much less damage. So irritating. Oh no, Finny. Alright. Again, I would much rather have that. This is going to be a wet noodle fight soon. I have a feeling. Alright, this Venusaur is 1 HP, thankfully. Twisted dimensions return to normal as well. Oh, wait. They have sleep powder again. I'm going to Mind Storm and still attempt. They could miss. Do I have to Mind Storm or can I just Geyser again? What do I lose by Geysering again? Because they have the Incin. That's what I'm worried about. An Incin swap, but why would they do that? I'm gonna Geyser again. Just cuz. And then here we'll click Trick Room and pray. Pray that they miss the sleep powder. If they have it, they just Dynamax. Okay. I should have Mind Stormed. I didn't consider Dynamax. Because I didn't think they wanted Dynamax a 1 HP Venusaur. But I guess my opponent wants to Dynamax a 1 HP Venusaur, so what can I do? What can I do about that, huh? Nothing, I guess. I had Mind Storm too. They go for the Vine Lash. We should take one. Nice. Why didn't I Mind Storm? I can Mind Storm next turn. So I'm gonna get Trick Room up, it seems. Heal Pulse. Gross. That's so much health, dude. All right, we Trick Room though. We Trick Room, we Geyser. We Mind... No, we can't Mind Storm. We have to Psychic next turn. That should still be enough, right? Hopefully. So Finny just turned into a Heal Pulse spot, huh? What's sad is I can't do much about it. Okay, they don't know I have Psychic. That's the good news. So I'm gonna see how much we do. Or I'm also gonna Foul Play just in case it's not enough. I still definitely don't feel like I'm winning this game. I think theoretically Groudon can win, but that Incin's gonna be annoying. Foul Play into Venu. Okay, yeah, Psychic definitely knocks it out. I got a crit. Nice, I'll take it. Crit mattered. Nice. Goodbye, Venusaur. That's their Dynamax gone. So no Dynamax is left in the game. Good news. And now if they Heal Pulse, they wasted it. Yes. Good turn for us. We're gonna take more damage because this is a fun little video game of residual damage. They go into probably Incin. For the Fake Out. Or maybe even Groudon. I think I would prefer Groudon. I think a Fake Out's a lot more annoying right now. They do go into the Incin. Okay, they definitely Fake Out Prim no matter what, right? So I'm gonna actually Preserve Prim, go into Groudon. I'm gonna Impulse this Finny at least once. I want to at least make the Finny feel pressure to switch out. I also can't really do much here with Foul Play on P2. P2 is a sitting duck right now, no pun intended. This is why Incin's such a dumb Pokemon. It's because you predict the Fake Out and your opponent doesn't have to Fake Out. They can go for the Parting Shot and then just get so much momentum by making your switched in Pokemon now -1 on switch in. And now let's see if that's what they do. Change the weather back to rain or sun, excuse me. They do Fake Out. Good. Nice. They did go for just the basic play. Eerie Impulse now. Now they want a Parting Shot on my Groudon. So I unironically need to waste my own Trick Room here. Thankfully, they did also switch to D-Gleam. If they do want a Parting Shot, I could... Yikes, this is so much damage. Stop. I could go for the Bulk Up, assuming the Parting Shot is coming. And I'll recover here. This is a slow game, slow pace game. They just Flare Blitz? Why is the Incin faster than my P2? Hello? That makes me sad. I now no longer can Trick Room for the rest of this game. I do get a bulk up buff, which might help, might not help. We'll see. I have also half health, so who knows? Stop it. That Venusaur is honestly going to win them the game. I think that's GG because I can't win the game with that Venusaur smacking me in the face with some vines from 17 turns ago. Ugh. All right. How many turns of Trick Room? One more turn of Trick Room. Apparently, I learned that this Instant is the slowest Pokemon in the world. So I'm going to Protect. And I will... Let's go for a Hydro on Instant. Maybe I can get a nice knockout on Instant. We'll see. And hopefully there's no more Vine Lashes. I feel like this Venusaur has literally died years ago. They go for the Darkest Lariat onto the Groudon spot. Here's a Hydro Pump. Do connect onto the Instant. Will it be enough? It's in the sun. But it's a Hydro Pump. Nice. Okay, Instant gone. Now, will my Groudon outspeed their Groudon is the question outside of Trick Room. We are +1 too. So, I don't think we one-shot it. I don't think we win, to be honest. I'm looking at it right now and I'm just like, oh, this is kind of a little rough, to be entirely honest. But, hey, we'll try. We will try. Maybe we double crit Precipice Blades at +1. That would be nice. But they got 2 full health Pokemon about to come out in the field. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking rough, huh? I think all that's left for us to do is hope they miss a Precipice Blades. And, Hydro Pump the Groudon. Let's do it. Overall, it was a nice battle. It was a good battle. It was really back and forth. They outspeed. They dodge. We dodge. At least with one. Hold on. They are the faster Groudon, which is bad. They crit my Primarina, which doesn't matter. Here's ours. Double crit them. That is so much damage. They heal pulsed. Hold on. They can theoretically keep missing. Right? That's why I'm not going to forfeit. They can theoretically keep missing. They should heal pulse me out of pity. Let's try again. Come on. Come on. This is so nerve-wracking. Let's go. Oh my goodness. They gotta miss one more time. One more time. We're still in this. You don't got another move with more accuracy? You have to have another move with more accuracy, unless they feel like they need to hit this precipice. Let's go. Come on. Dang it. Bulk up? No, it's not enough. If they hit, listen, if they didn't heal pulse, we won that game. If they didn't heal pulse, we won that game. That was such a good game, though. GG's, Xerxes. And here you have the rental code for the PRIMARINA team. If you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much, Chris, for submitting this team on Discord. I really appreciate it. It does help me make content, and I appreciate all the help that you do send over. Also, make sure to check out the link stuff in the description. I will link it next to the rental code. And yeah, that's this team. I'm very tired today because you know what I had to do? I had a 5.5 hour stream because I was playing the VR tournament. And then unfortunately, even though I wasn't technically out of the tournament, I was 3-2 at the time. I got called into work. And, you know, it's a job that I'm trying to get long story short, I'm trying to get transferred to a different store, and I got called into the different store that I'm trying to get transferred to, so I kind of have to make a good impression for them to transfer me. Makes sense, right? So I had to go. I had to leave early, and then I just came back home, and I realized, oh, dang, Mike is coming in like 3 days. I need to record like a lot of videos because I need to have videos up for the time that he's here, because I'm not going to sit here and record videos while I have guests over, you know? But yeah. That's just me ranting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, then clearly you like me a little bit more than the average person, so thank you. Anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.